high school football Saturday, and look at these games, man. Some big ones on there. What do you say,
definitely.
Mayfield and Hobbs, you know?
Yeah, Mayfield and Hobbs, those are both pretty tough teams, both projected to do very well, especially Mayfield.
Yeah, Clark going in his third year with Hobbs and Mayfield, you know, coming off of losing by just one in the state championship last year. La Cueva, Trisco Heritage, I think that's another powerhouse for tomorrow, and they're getting started in the morning.
Yep, that's the game I want to see, and I'll tell you what, I'll be out there watching all the action. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Volcano Vista, Sandia, who you taking?
I'm going to take Sandia. Sandia is a very tough squad this year, you know, hard-nosed football team, and I think they're going to.
All right, that's a pick 'em to me because that's going to be really close, I think. Hope Christian, Lovington. Let's see what the Cats have because they only won one football game I think last year.
Yeah.
And Hope Christian, a new coach, so that's going to be really interesting. Goddard, Clovis. That's from your neck of the woods.
I'll tell you what, that's always a big game, even in years when they weren't in the same class. I think that's gonna be a good one, but you gotta watch out for those Rockets, man. They'll come out firing right at you.
Sam Jernigan handing off the reins to Coach Whalen, who's taking over for the first year. Silver, Shiprock. I'm gonna go with Silver on that one. Santa Fe Indian School in Cuba. That's another toss-up. That's a hard one to pick.
Definitely.
Player of the week now. You went to this game, Cibola Albuquerque High. Who is this young man?
This is Blair Manley, and talk about a play right here. Garcia just chucks it up to him, and he makes a great snag. I'll tell you what, this kid's tough, and I'm really liking the Cibola team overall.
And he's headed to the Lobos. All right. Two teams expecting big season square off against one another. The Roswell Coyotes playing host to the Rio Doso Warriors. Look at that, all locked up at 14. I think we're going to see a ball game, Chester. Warriors quarterback Cade Patterson looking, finding. Oh, no, incomplete pass because Travis Mosier just got rocked. 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We still have a tie game. And look at this. Roswell getting to the end zone. And that would make a difference in the game. Everybody's happy about that. 20-14, home team taking over. Add on the PAT. Dope! Didn't make it. 20-14, it remains. And then Cade with the ball again, looking and finding a receiver.
Wow.
Wow, that's Parker Johnson shaking off tackles and getting into the end zone.
Number 85, Mosher, kicks it for.
Wow, they win it 21-20.
Yep, that would be the difference. 1 point would be the difference. That's why you got to make those extra points. Milwaukee took on Los Alamos at their house tonight, and what a beautiful night it was. To the second quarter we go, game tied at zeros until Chris Quintana throws a bullet to the outside. Isaac Martinez grabbing it, having some fun as he takes it up the sideline, cuts right, and has a free pass into the end zone. Milwaukee Valley going up 6-0. Los Alamos trying to come back later in this one as Jack Stewart throws it deep, but it falls into the wrong hands. Jerry Herrera getting the interception. Milwaukee Valley, last score we had up 18-6. Did get a final score on that one. Hoping somebody will call it in and so we can report it to you when we get it. Preseason power poll. Oh, it disappeared.
Where'd it go? Oh.
We're doing magic on here tonight. That's you turning off the lights, taking our poll.
Okay,
we're back. Oh. Power poll, let's just talk about it. Las Cruces, I think they'll remain number one.
Definitely.
No problem this week. Las Cruces handling their business. Mayfield handled their business. Cleveland, we'll see what they have tomorrow. Valley, I think, will drop.
Yeah, definitely.
Not because of anything other than they've really lost big tonight, 55-0.
That's huge. That's a huge loss.
Rio Rancho, I know Rio Rancho's a great team this year, but 55-0. I mean, if you have a couple of touchdowns,
then
maybe you could make an argument for them.
Exactly.
Rio Rancho's going to move up. Let's see how Sandia does. You know, Farmington, Goddard, El Dorado, all those guys. I think El Dorado will probably move up. Goddard, we'll see what happens tomorrow. La Cueva.
Definitely.
Some of these teams still having to play Hobbs, Cibola, Carlsbad, Belen. I think Belen, depending on what they do, I don't know if they're going to drop down because they lost to Artesia tonight. But anytime you go to Artesia, we're talking about.
It's a tough atmosphere over there. You know, the dog pile, everything. It's crazy out there.
You saw the dog pile
that's
at the
awesome.
beginning of the
I love
highlights.
that.
They don't call
Love
it Title
that.
Town for nothing.
Love it. That's
Tired,
awesome.
man?
I'm not tired at all. I'm ready to keep going.
I'm ready to go home.
All right, yeah. I guess that's our time.
All right, that's it for New Mexico Football Friday. We'll come your way next week. Until then, good night.
Good night.